Alrighty, hello and welcome back. Okay, so not a lot of time has passed between the last episode and this one. We're going to jump back in. I'm actually just going to throw a Hail Mary after doing, I think I did two somewhat decent runs. Started at level 200 and went to like, I don't know, 350, somewhere around there, and then I was just jumping around in the levels to try to get some gear so we can attempt this. So some people are in the ninja suits, just so you can see where we're at there. I've got her in damage reduction. This is the only demon suit I have. And then I've got him. I'm going to see if this is 40% critical damage. It's not crit chance. It's maybe that's why. Yeah, crit chance is what we really need. But we don't really have anything for him, so he'll just have to deal with this. It's high health though, so that's fine. I also got my first legendary drop in this game save. It has 80 health on the armor. I have no idea if that's viable, that website. And then we're using some reflect shields here that give attack and health across here, and she's got one, so she has some extra MP as well as a little bit of attack and some HP. For a lot of these guys, this is just 10% damage reduction, so lots of damage reduction. I'm going to use the merchant specifically to coin flip and cut the boss's health in half and then do it again. And I'm running, I don't know how much health it is, but I'm sure it's going to be scaling. And then I've got some HP or some attack bonuses for the thieves. So that's what we're running, and this is just a 15% chance to evade. Typically, I'd put that on my thief, but and I don't know if I showed this off, but Dragon Blood, 50% boost to physical attacks, 5% HP regen. So hopefully that'll keep one of them alive. You can see our health looks pretty decent. We don't have that much money. I have not really been farming, and I have not unlocked the Fury X. I'm going to see if I can get away with without doing that. It's not going to be easy, though. We're going straight to level 591, and we're going to see if we can make this happen. And then I can just move on to the next dungeon. I really hate not being able to see the health. At some point, we're going to get there, but it's going to be a while. Oh, and I found out it is not the thieves that make that happen every time. It's got to be the knight. I know for a fact it's not the Zerker, and then I ran with all thieves and all healers before I am able to get the knight, and when I had 4 thieves and 1 healer, it did not proc. So it has to be the knight that's making that possible. So I've misspoken now twice. First I thought it was the Zerker, then I thought it was the thief. Neither one are true. So, yeah. She's actually hitting pretty hard considering I haven't done anything with my relics yet. I mean, I think I may have gone up 1 or 2 levels on crit, but other than that, look at that, 760 with what I gave her for attack. That's pretty strong, actually. Well, if we can get through this is all we have to do, because the Zerker thing doesn't work anymore because I forgot to heal. I'm not paying attention. The Zerka thing just doesn't work because we have to get through the health thing with the healing boss, which I want to avoid if I can. So from now on, I'm going to see if I can get away with not doing that. We'll see though. I don't know. Wow, that was enough damage to kill. He jumped over and protected. Interesting. And he's poisoned because of it, so that's not great. I don't even know if we'll make it through this. We'll try, though. Oh, I forgot to heal again. What's wrong with me? He's not critting, so this is really not good. Well, I've got no choice but to heal her now. Like, this... If I lose that thief, I'm not going to have any damage. Okay, he did crit a little bit there, but... Alright. Cool, level 5 katana, very nice. Alright, this is going to be the rough one here. Okay, let's go ahead and heal him up. In theory, we should be okay. She can definitely kill whatever's here, but we gotta survive this. Oh, of course. Alright, well, we're going to still continue to try this. We could still potentially do it, but I really would have preferred to have him. That is disappointing. That's alright, though. It ain't over till it's over, so... We need that merchant alive as well. Okay, we've made it. If the first coin flip... Oh, binary. That's his name. Funny. If the first coin flip hits on the merchant, we're going to know what his health is, roughly. Alright, well, I have a feeling this will be pretty tough. Need to heal him. Alright, let's see what it is. Oh, 5,800. So it was probably closer to 6,000, which means it was probably 12,000 of his total health. So if we can survive this... I'll do the coin flip every time. Okay, that time it didn't work. It's too bad. I think we got this. Oh, dang it, I forgot to do the coin flip. I'm an idiot. It's fine, though. I get supercharged here and completely forget what I'm doing. Okay, now we're down even further. Yeah, this is, we're there. Okay, this is how we're probably going to do it moving forward. I've still got to do a little bit of farming. One, he's dead. That was easy. Nice. Well, this is going to be pretty quick. Okay. Binary, that makes sense. Alright, well, awesome. Now we can jump to the next dimension. So now we're jumping to Dimension 7. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't get much for that. Okay, well... That means I don't have to save up 500,000 to do that. So, it absolutely can be done. I'm starting to think the Zerker stuff may not be super necessary, but it is an easy way to guarantee you'll destroy the boss. But, I don't know, we've seen multiple methods here that work. That method definitely worked. It wasn't the cleanest, and it's not a very good gold farming method, but it absolutely beats the boss, so that's really what we want. That's too bad, because if we look at our shield, say goodbye to our little legendary, we'll get plenty more of those, though, so don't worry, don't feel bad about it. Yeah, let's just purge, I guess. I mean, why would we stay here? I would like to have gotten more essence, but whatever, that's fine. Alright, well, progression. Let's continue. See what type of relic we have to choose from now. This could be... I'm waiting for one in particular that I know comes up at some point. And when it does... I mean, it's still going to take us forever to actually level it up, but every little bit will count. Let's see what this guy has to say. Okay, so now we have 3% boost to magic attacks, okay, or 2% critical damage per relic, 2% critical damage, or 1% chance to evade, all of which are good. This, I think, is pretty much mandatory for the magical builds. Without it, you're not going to be able to do anything. Well, we already have the crit chance. And it's going to be a while before we can do magic stuff, probably. But this might actually make it happen faster. Dang, I actually don't know which one to pick. This one's definitely going to be the last of these three. We already have stuff invested in this, so I feel like this is probably the better bet, but part of me wants to go with this to see if I can get a magic build online. But, I mean, realistically, how long is it going to take me to to get this built up. So I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to guess this has a cap for it as well. I think we're going to go with this. I mean, technically you shouldn't be able to make a mistake here, but surely there's something better than the other. Like there's probably a better choice of the three. I think I'm going to go with this one though, since it's most related to what we currently have. So if I'm reading that right, hopefully I didn't make a mistake there. Oh, there we go, healer. That's great. So we could actually put some points into this as well if we wanted to. Okay, so something that I just noticed about that, I want to look at that real quick. Grant's refresh skill also gives 2 HP, attack, and MP per relic. So refresh meaning she gets MP back each like dungeon level, I believe. Grant's divination. Okay, so I completely overlooked that. So Grant's twitchy. Grant's dagger toss. Interesting. Grant's lethal tactic. Okay, we haven't been using any of these. Grant's pile driver. Okay. Well, that's the first one that's actually relevant to us, so that's cool. Excellent. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go with our, if we can get it. Oh, yeah, I think I still have it all. Are these... Okay, I was going to say, do we have no dinner boys? The dinner boys, I can't believe I forgot about that. But he always says the same thing, so in case you're wondering. There's no reason not to get dinner boys to start. They were quite strong in the last run. Okay. Now I'll just buy him shields because we've already gone through that. And what do we want here? I could just give him damage reduction. We'll do something like that. And so the dimension begins again. Now you do have to get some sort of gear, right? Like I can't just rush the ball. So there is some prep involved in this, right? Like obviously, but that last one did not take me that terribly long, so not too bad. We'll go out here and we'll start. Let's start at like 200 again. I think that's fair. Actually, let's look at our relic. That does have a cap, but it's 50 this time. Okay, so now we have this one at 9. That ain't bad. So now when we're critting, we're doing 18% critical damage. This will probably make a huge difference in power spike as well, if I had to guess. Whereas if I had gone with the magic one, that wouldn't have helped me at all. So yeah, let's try this again. Let's see how much of a difference it truly makes. We'll start at 201 again. This is what I did last time, and it should be pretty good. Okay, the journey begins again. This is an interesting way to keep the grind kind of going. I mean, granted, you are seeing basically the same enemies in the same 5 areas over and over again until we go into that special dimension later. But it's kind of like leveling up, except you're doing it through relic progression. So if you were to stay in that first dimension at the beginning, you'd just be dragging the game out, which is fine. I mean, you could do that if you really wanted to, but why would you want to do that, right? So most people would do it because they don't know any better. Why do I always seem to get the ambush on a situation here where there's 4 guys out? It never happens when there's only 1 or 2. I know that's not true. Wow, we've almost lost one. All because of that ambush. That completely derailed us. We hardly even got past the first 10 levels. That's too bad. That is too bad. Well, either way, I have to do a couple of runs like this and get some money so I can unlock the healer and the thief, and then eventually get the knight. Once I get the knight, I'm probably just gonna go straight to the boss again and see if we can do it. Well, I say that I gotta get some gear, so I will focus on that a bit. But once I get enough gear to where I think we can handle it, we'll try it. Yeah, so far we're doing pretty good though, I think, progression-wise. And that's the beauty of it. The game is over when you say it's over, really, because, I mean, you could stop at Dimension 3 if you want, if you've had enough of it, but I love the progression. I think it's pretty fun. But I could definitely see it getting old for some people, for sure. Too much damage. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to make it that far on this run, but that's alright. I mean, we're really mainly just doing level 200 instead of 100, just to see how far we can get, which does not look like it's going to be very far, so... The good news is, once you get the first set of these guys, you keep their armor and their weapons, so if you want to use them for other runs, you can, and I'm going to show you that right now, since clearly we're not going to be making it very far here. Goodbye, sir. Okay, great. Cool, we got a level 2 frost shield. That's nice. Alright, let's try this again. How many things do you think we can buy? Let me think. I don't think we're going to be able to get much. But you know what? Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Oh, we can get all the way up to the healers, just like that. Okay. Oh, wow. We can get all the way to thieves. So why would I not immediately hire all... This is what I do typically right here. I'll just fill the whole roster with one healer and 4 thieves until I get... Obviously, I want a knight here. But other than that, this is the group. So... And right now, this is the best we've got right here for armor. They should be able to go significantly farther. I'll give her the +1, even though... Well, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. This is not a build that she's actually going to survive in very long, probably, so it'll be alright. We don't really need this now. The other stuff is health. Put one here, put one there. Let's go in and buy some other stuff. Whoops, let's go ahead and buy... We could do damage reduction. Hello? Oh. I may have purchased too many of those, but that's fine. Alright, let's try it again. Now, if I really wanted to not be an idiot, I could go all the way down to, like, 101. Did I go to 200 or 100? I don't even remember. Let's go to 101. I don't remember if I went to 101 or 201. Maybe that's why I messed up. So I was going to say, they should have lasted a little longer than they did, but... To prove that, I'll... See that? There you go. There's your poison. So that's the proof right there that it has to be the knight, in case you didn't realize. Of course, we get an ambush. At least it's not 4 instead of, you know, it's just 3 of them this time. But now she can heal stuff, unless she runs out of magic, in which case, obviously, we're not going to be able to do anything, because she's not immune to any of the status effects, so if she gets put to sleep, we're in trouble. If she runs out of magic, we're in trouble. But it's still better odds than not having anything at all, so clearly that would work better, right? But yeah, this is it. I do the first run with just the dinner boys, and then I follow that with thieves and healers until I get enough money to unlock the rest of what I need. And from that point on, I gauge with the gear I get whether I think I can do the boss moving forward. So yeah, I do think. I do think Berserker has potential, but looking at what we just got accomplished, it may just not be necessary. Plus, that's 500k every dimension you do that in, so it just prolongs it, is really all it is. And yeah, I could potentially stay in that dimension and farm gold. I mean, that's definitely a thing I could do. Or I could continue until I just cannot beat the boss, and then I'll stay in that dimension, whatever dimension that ends up being. And that's where I'll farm the gold, which in turn will make it so I have higher level items, meaning I can get way more gold way quicker. So, what are we on now? Dungeon 6? I've already lost count. We're either on 6 or 7 now. I've already forgotten. That's kind of funny. So now, oh, okay. I thought I clicked continue, but it put 2 of my people to sleep, so that's really not great. But oh well. Yeah, that critical damage combined with the critical strike relics, those are really going to be what shines. That's really what pushes you forward, because that's a lot of progression right there. Plus, remember, the healer is supposed to have refresh. Let's watch it. 65. I don't see it going up, so maybe I have to put some in it before it does that. Like I have to drop a point in there, or an essence or whatever, to activate it. If that's the case, I'll activate all of them at least once, but... Huh. Yeah, I don't see that working. Interesting. I will invest in the healer one, because for where we are in the game, we're still going to need a healer. At a certain point, we won't need healers, but right now we definitely will. I mean, so far so good. This is looking pretty decent. Pretty much everything here is going to be an upgrade, so... Okay, and of course it's an ambush with all 4 targets. That gives them the edge, because that's just how the game rolls, I guess. And that's why you gotta have a knight. You just have to. You can't do a long run without having a knight. And if your knight dies, all of a sudden you start getting ambushed, which is not good. And if you're only running one thief and your thief dies, then you no longer have the open all chests. When your knight dies, you also don't get the automatic correct choice with the doors. So yeah, there are a lot of things that you lose depending on what, you know. Of course, if your healer dies, then you're basically screwed there as well. So everybody's pretty important. I'm clicking down here. No. Oh, okay, another ambush. At least it's only 2 this time, so that's good. Not bad, not bad. We really want to get as many like kills in each one of these areas so we can get the bag drops, you know, like the little bag like that right there, a little silver bag right there. Let's see, another little silver bag, another silver bag. Those are all drops. And if we can see a blue one, obviously that'd be a rare. I know I've mentioned this a million times, but just to reiterate, it'd be a little blue bag. And last run I saw the run before the one you saw. No, wait. It was between last episode and this episode. I got that legendary shield, which was like a gold bag. I can't remember if it was gold or yellow, but you get the point, clearly. So yeah, we'll just play this and see how long we can roll here. for a little bit. I don't want this episode to be too terribly long because I mean I'm not really changing or cutting any new ground here. It's just I just wanted to show off that final boss and then just once again show what my thought process was with making some money so we can move forward again. I feel like I had just done that in the previous dimension, just gotten the money for the night. And honestly, I don't even know if I need to unlock the one past the night since that one's like 50k, so that could save me money too. If all I need is the night, I can just go up to that one. The Dark Mage is after the night. So yeah, that'll save some cash as well. Now, whether or not we'll continue to be able to beat the bosses, who knows, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And if I need to farm for some extra gold to turn into essence, I have the well already, so we're good to go there. We're leveling up our little pet while we're doing this, so that's even better. Okay. Now, she will run out of magic at some point, too, so one thing or another will get us. This next area coming up, they're really notorious for putting you to sleep, so we won't last too terribly much longer. Yeah, that guy right there can put you to sleep. The little birds can put you to sleep. A couple other ones, I think, too. I think we got a drop there, so it's nice. I don't think the flowers put you to sleep, but those eyes definitely can. The only thing I really do like about not having the night is the fact that we never warp. And that's, to me, that's kind of nice. Of course, it's always on the four enemy that they do this crap. This stupid ambush. I hate the ambushes. Look at this. Double people asleep. They're just completely useless. She won't heal them unless they hit an HP threshold. So, oh, yeah, they're putting her to sleep. Now we're screwed. I don't know why a single attack doesn't wake them up. That just doesn't seem fair to me. But it's like you put someone to sleep and then you punch them in the face, they're gonna wake up. I mean, that's just how it works. Yeah, I mean, we're doomed at this point, unless they wake up relatively soon. But I'm okay with just wiping right here. That'll be fine. Okay, she did just wake up, so that's something. So I can intervene here and just wake her up. It's ridiculous that I have to force wake her up, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. They don't want to make the entire game completely hands off, I guess. And that's fine. I just wish they woke up when they got hit, like they do in, like, games like Final Fantasy or something, If you get put to sleep and then something hits you, it makes logical sense that you wake up. At least it does to me. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Correct me if you think I'm wrong. Or if that's, of course, I guess that's a subjective matter, but... Hey, at least we didn't get ambushed, so that was good. So now she'll heal herself. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just knowing how the game reacts to certain things is helpful. We got pretty lucky with this so far. We might actually pull this off no problem. I mean, we should be able to get to at least level 200, because we started on 200 last time and we were okay. I mean, that just goes to show you 100 levels if we make it through, I mean, it's not super stellar, but there you go. There's a golden shield, level 2. So if you want to farm, you're going to have to farm the ice anyway for those shields. We're only at 68k, but I'm not sure if all we need is 50k or not. I don't remember what the last one is. I really need to write that down. I keep just buying them and not paying attention to the numbers. But yeah, I mean, no real reason to start at level 1 right now. 100 is decent enough. And as our relics get stronger and stronger, we'll just start higher and higher up. There will be a point where we come back and we can put like 30 or 50 levels into a relic and not think twice about it. But we're still a little ways off. We got to at least get into Dimension 10 before any of that will start to happen. All right. All those crits, man. Nothing but crits. I love it. We've almost got... I know my crit one is almost completely capped, so that's good. And that'll be the priority. That was the dagger, that assassin dagger. I need assassin daggers. And it looks like... I don't know if they always come from this area, or if you can just get anything in those chests. I'm not really sure, but... if we go based off that, you definitely want to farm these areas for those daggers. That is a thing of beauty when you see nothing but crits going off. Look at this. Each one of those little bags. Potential good drop that we're going to get. Yeah, this is actually going quite well. You can also target farm if you just want to like leave and then build the team and come right back to this spot. You could do that. You do have to fight the bosses though, so keep that in mind. It's like their shadow. Shadow of their former self. The earlier ones are not really that big of a deal, obviously, but... not too bad. And this is where we had started before, and it was a little bit harder when we first came in. I think I started at level 200 instead of 100. But that's fine. 94k. Okay, well, for the sake of the video, here, let's kill this guy, let's kill this boss, and then we'll, I'm gonna run back to town. And we're gonna just check to see if I have enough. Oh, look at all this that we got, wow. Okay, we got almost no essence, though, that's too bad. Ninja suits are pretty good earlier game. The demon shields are good. Angelic Mill I've never really cared for. A couple of gold shields, 3 of those, level 2 gold shields. That's actually good. 2 assassin daggers. We'll need more than that, but that's pretty good. Okay, great. Cool. How much do we need? We need 59 for the next one. Whereas this one we need 17. So, okay. And, oh, the other thing I was going to look at is current level, it says 1. I didn't look at the stupid... Alright, I'm an idiot. Okay, before we do anything, what did I come back here to look at? The sodas, right? 25 and 50, so I do have enough. Okay, great. That's all I actually need right there. So now I could potentially put my build together, right? So I need a... what do I need? Thief, healer. And let's look at the healer. It does say refresh, 5 MP. Group heals HP status effects. Oh, that's not what I thought refresh was. Group heal HP and status effects? Oh, versus a single target. I did not even notice that. Wow. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's great. That is good. I did not notice that there was an extra ability on her. Did you guys? I certainly didn't notice it. Okay, anyways, we need another thief. And then we'll need one more thief, and then a knight. So this is essentially our group. Yeah, she definitely has it. How about that? Okay, well that's great, because at this point, you know, it'll be in the next episode, but at this point, well, the next episode for you guys, I'll have to farm a little bit and get some more gear before I'm be comfortable enough to go to the guy. But we can just jump right to 691 because of all the upgrades we bought if we want. So, yeah. At this point, I'll just quickly show the stats off. We're 30 hours into this game now, 90 trips, earned a total of 12 million. Oh, you know how I started to think about this? It's because I have that thing where it's giving me 6,000 each jump to the next dimension. So at first I thought this was off, but no, that makes sense now. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to flip through this, but yeah, when we come back, essentially, hopefully we'll be ready to do the next boss, and then we'll jump to the next dimension and do the same thing. I guess at this point, that's kind of what you can expect. The boss fight, what I'll do is I might back it up and do like the last 20 levels of that dungeon into the boss fight, and then just do that first run into the next dungeon tier. But yeah. Alright, well that's where we're at. If you found yourself enjoying the video, if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.